Do it. Do it now. Stop whining. Don't be afraid to fail. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. Just like in bodybuilding, failure is also a necessary experience for growth in our own lives. For if we're never tested to our limits, how will we know how strong we really are? How will we ever grow? Diligence is the mother of good luck. If you don't believe in yourself, then how will anyone else believe in you? The mind is the limit. As long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it. As long as you really believe 100%. You have to remember something. Everybody pities the weak. Jealousy you have to earn. What is the point of being on this earth if you are going to be like everyone else? For me, life is continuously being hungry. The meaning of life is not simply to exist, to survive, but to move ahead, to go up, to achieve, to conquer. The worst thing I can be is the same as everybody else. I hate that. Start wide, expand further, and never look back. If I can see it and believe it, then I can achieve it. The more knowledge you have, the more you're free to rely on your instincts. You can't climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pockets. Be hungry for success, hungry to make your mark, hungry to be seen and to be heard and to have an effect. And as you move up and become successful, make sure also to be hungry for helping others. If my life was a movie, no one would believe it. Political courage is not political suicide. If you don't find the time, if you don't do the work, you don't get the results. Failure is not an option. Everyone has to succeed. Life may be full of pain, but that's not an excuse to give up. I've inhaled, exhaled everything. Early to bed, early to rise, work like hell, and advertise. I'm not looking for sympathy at all. Positive thinking can be contagious. Being surrounded by winners helps you develop into a winner. All I know is that the first step is to create a vision, because when you see the vision, the beautiful vision, that creates the want power. The future is green energy, sustainability, renewable energy. I don't walk away from things that I think are unfinished. The difference between those who adapted and those who didn't, Gorton said, was a willingness to totally commit. Government's first duty and highest obligation is public safety. I made my fair share of mistakes. In our society, the women who break down barriers are those who ignore limits. If you work hard and play by the rules, this country is truly open to you. You can achieve anything. What I learned is that we are always stronger than we know. I like the color red because it's a fire, and I see myself as always being on fire. There is no place, No country more compassionate, more generous, more accepting, and more welcoming than the United States of America. I would never exchange my life with anybody else's. I welcome and seek your ideas, but do not bring me small ideas. Bring me big ideas to match our future. I'm not perfect. I'll be back. To be successful, however, you must be brutal with yourself and focus on the flaws. That's what most people lack, having the guts to go on and just say they'll go through the pain no matter what happens. You'll get more from being a peacemaker than a warrior. If it's hard to remember, it'll be difficult to forget. None of my rules of success will work unless you do. Learned helplessness is the giving up reaction, the quitting response that follows from the belief that whatever you do doesn't matter. If you work hard and play by the rules, this country is truly open to you. You can achieve anything. I never listen that you can't. You know, nothing is more important than education, because nowhere are our stakes higher. Our future depends on the quality of education of our children today. Help others and give something back. I guarantee you will discover that while public service improves the lives and the world around you, its greatest reward is the enrichment and new meaning it will bring your own life. From the bodybuilding days on, I learned that everything is reps and mileage. The more miles you ski, the better a skier you become. The more reps you do, the better your body. The resistance that you fight physically in the gym and the resistance that you fight in life can only build a strong character. The last 3 or 4 reps is what makes the muscle grow. This area of pain divides the champion from someone else who is not a champion. That's what most people lack, having the guts to go on and just say they'll go through the pain no matter what happens. Never follow the crowd. Go where it's empty. If you want to turn a vision into reality, you have to give 100% and never stop believing in your dream. Life's 6 rules for success. 1. Trust yourself. 2. Break some rules. 3. Don't be afraid to fail. 4. Ignore the naysayers. 5. Work like hell. 6. Give something back. What we face may look insurmountable, but I learned something from all those years of training and competing. I learned something from all those sets and reps when I didn't think I could lift another ounce of weight. What I learned is that we are always stronger than we know. Training gives us an outlet for suppressed energies created by stress, and thus tones the spirit, just as exercise conditions the body. I didn't mind basic training. It taught me that something that seems impossible at the start can be achieved.